Oh, wow, this is confusing as shit. One second. I fucked that up. But anyway, like somebody asked me earlier, like, Taurean, this just started and you gotta go on stage. How are you already this fucked up? And I'll tell you how I'm already this fucked up. I've been awake since like 7, okay? Like tonight, and that's bad business. So like, anyone here love pot? Yeah! Wait, no, that's... Anyone here sell pot? That's what I want. Does anyone here sell pot? 'Cause like, no, I get it. I talked to people, I walked out, like, I've been talking to a crowd, and like, I get it. He sounds kind of white. He may be a cop. But like, I'm not a cop, okay? I don't think this makes me the bad guy, but I just really love to articulate when I speak. And like, yes, I do have this badge. And like, yes, technically, if you asked, I would have to say that I'm a cop. And like, the moral of the story is, and like, I think the most important thing that I'm trying to get at here is, don't ask. So, like, kids are pussies these days, right? That's the thing, right? Kids are fucking pussies these days. And, no, you pick on one of them, you like kick them a bit, and all of a sudden, pow! Like, I thought that was funny. So the thing is, like, I used to get bullied all the time as a kid. But like, pretty soon, like, I started dressing better, I started exercising, like lifting weights, stopped washing, and pretty soon people just left me alone. Like, and so essentially what I'm trying to say here is they say there's a bullying epidemic in America. But I don't think that's the case, you know? Because like, bullies are all doing us a valuable service. Like, you guys want grandchildren, right? Like, at some point you're like, you want grandchildren? Then who's gonna beat the gay out of your kids, huh? No. If I learned anything, this is me speaking, if I learned anything in elementary school, there's a time and a place for show tunes. And it's not elementary school, okay? Nothing makes a bully want to make a man out of you than a stirring rendition of I'll Make a Man Out of You. Oh, goddamn, what am I doing? So, like, I don't know if you guys realize this from the fact that I'm up here just completely trashed, attempting to tell you guys jokes. I'm not sure how this is working. I hope it's working good. But I don't think you guys realize I used to have shit going for me. Like, there's a point in my life where things were popping. So, like, I used to work for BET as a fucking program director. I worked for Black Entertainment Television as a program director. But for some weird reason, and I think this is where me and the brass tacks just completely fell apart, you know? Like, it's not my fault if the perfect name for BET's Halloween programming lineup is Spooks, okay? Like, no, I know it's a racial slur, but it's not my fault. Like, you did that to yourself. And like, I had an idea for a gardening show. It was called Spades. At that point in time, I got fired. And the point that I'm trying to make here is, fun fact, this joke isn't racist as long as I'm not white. Thanks, shoe polish. So, like, I used to have a job as like a bus driver. Like, I drove buses once I got fired because for some weird reason people don't respect BET. Racist. But like, I used to have a job as a bus driver, and the weird thing about that job is, for some odd reason, people really frown upon it when you drive school buses fucked up. Like, I don't get that. Like, 'cause, like, to be fair, there is a thin line between completely sober and blackout drunk. Isn't that, like, there's a thin line. Like, I know me. Like, I know me. I know when I'm good. And, like, if it's a crime to want to get kids home safely, then I guess me and my pal, Jack D, and his pals, Captain M, and a parrot from the Bay. and their long-lost cousin Vicodin. I guess we're all guilty at this point in time, okay? And like, that's not my fault. So like, 1 second, because like, I totally fucked up and forgot my joke list. Like, I'm not telling you jokes right now, I'm just telling you things. So like, oh yeah, I know where we are right now. So people say, Taurean, why do you do as many intoxicants? I call them intoxicants, not drugs, because I find them great and dandy. Thank you. Like, why do you do as many intoxicants as you do? Don't you know it like kills aspirations and fucks up your memory? And like, I look at them and I say to them, I say, what? Yes, I know it kills my memory. That's what I say. I say to them, yes, I know it kills my memory, and I forgot that joke. But the thing is, like, when I'm sober and doing all right with life, when I'm sober, like, I never forget things, okay? So, like, I mix intoxicants in, and it adds, like, a bit of haze, like, I'm constantly in a haze. Essentially, I'm like an elephant with Alzheimer's. And like, I know that joke got really tragic, but like, think about it this way. Sure, to you people, I'm bombing with these jokes and I'm just completely unfunny. But to me, I'm telling jokes in the Serengeti somewhere to some fucking hyenas and they're loving this shit. So, oh yeah, that was a thing. Like, I fucking hate when chicks use pictures of themselves as kids as their Facebook profile pictures. Like, no, some of you don't think that's funny initially because you're fucking guilty. But like, I really hate it, because like when I'm searching for a Facebook profile picture, I'm not looking for the chick asking Santa for the My Little Pony Easy Bake Oven. Like, that chick doesn't have kids to fuck. Like, I'm looking for the chick that I met blackout drunk, grinding on a pool table, drooling. Like, she looked like she was DTF, and so I want that. And like, I don't know what you look like as a kid. Like, I don't want to know. Like, how am I supposed to, like, when we're talking, like, how am I supposed to, you know? Because at that point, you're just inciting child pornography. And not only is that really inconsiderate, it's also highly illegal. And like, ladies, no, I'm not being sexist here, okay? I'm just trying to inform the world of a problem. Like, what are you doing? That's right, nothing, as usual. Moving on. So, like, I'm really gonna miss this place, because like, I gotta go back to college soon. And I really enjoyed this place whenever I was here. Like, who would have guessed that a place where a bunch of alcoholics come to like feel like they're better than other people because they can play instruments or like tell jokes. Who would have guessed that I would love that so much? Everyone. And honestly, when you ask it that way, I don't know. So, one more before I go. Like, people say that I'm paranoid and like shit like that, but I don't think that I'm paranoid. Like, yes, if you come up to me after this and like say anything to me, I will take a swing at you. But that's only because I'm reacting out of fear. And my punches, they'll be sloppy. But like, don't come up to me after this fucking show. But the thing is, like, squirrels are weird, right? Like, squirrels in general, they're weird because they're always like bouncing back and forth. Like, they're always doing weird shit and you're like, I know you're up to something. Like, what I'm trying to say here is that squirrels are the Muslims of the animal community, aren't they? Like, no, it's true. Because, like, I know you're not up to no good, but you look like it. And that doesn't mean that I think we shouldn't let them fly. Just check them first. The squirrel's not Muslims. Like, that would be really racist. And like I said, shoe polish. Thanks, I'm Taurean.
Good try, buddy.
Let Taurean Tomlin,
Taurean
sure,
Tomlin,
great
everybody.
comic.
Big round for that guy.
And a homophobe.